Well, the main question they are asking is how exactly do we do this? Some law enforcement agencies tell me they're just trying to figure out the proper protocols to follow and say figuring out that perfect plan could take some time. How is this going to look?
The biggest question we got right now is what's next?
Some local law enforcement agencies say they're working to understand how a new North Carolina law impacts their role in public safety.
This is going to take weeks, if not months, to learn exactly how it's going to track.
House Bill 318 requires local law enforcement to notify ICE if someone arrested on specific charges does not have legal status in the U.S. According to the statute, someone charged with offenses like a felony or a most serious level of misdemeanors will have their citizenship and legal status questioned. Orange County Sheriff Charles Blackwood says they're not exactly sure what's needed to answer that citizenship question.
Do you ask them for a passport? Do you ask them for their light bill? There's no guidelines as to how they make that determination. I mean, if I ask you, are you a U.S. citizen? And you say, yes, I've made a query. You gave me an answer. Do I go with that?
Sheriff Blackwood also questioned whether there will be uniformity in the process the law establishes.
Every judge, every sheriff, every deputy, every trooper, every officer who makes an arrest and has an interaction with someone who falls under these categories are doing it the same way.
Speaker Destin Hall previously cited support from law enforcement agencies in the state, including the North Carolina Troopers Association. But questions still exist about what the implementation of this will look like.
It's very complex, it's very uncertain, and it's very difficult for me to tell you or anyone else how it's going to affect the folks in our general public.
Now, a spokesperson from Speaker Hall's office sent us a statement telling us that the purpose of the bill was meant to strengthen cooperation between local law enforcement and ICE, specifically expanding the list of charges that require ICE notification and requiring more coordination with ICE as well. Now, there are also, though, some concerns in the community about the burden that this will place on detention centers if more people have to be held while law enforcement agencies and offices have to go about determining their legal status. And again, it's worth mentioning Governor Stein previously vetoed the bill, but the legislature overrode that veto. In Raleigh, I'm John Dowding, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.